Yo, second video, I'm gonna pop out here real quick. We were just talking about, in the last video, you may have caught it, you may not have, but talking a little bit about beginning in the middle and the end, okay? I want to talk a little bit about the middle process here and the end process. They're not so relevant though, this is the thing, because most stuff that you open up, you don't close it, right? If you want to start a business, you don't want to project an end of your business, right? You know where the end's going to be, right? You make a goal and you say, okay, I want it to be here. Like I want to make this much money, or I want to go to this place, or I want to take this girl or guy on this date, right? Like, or I want to go, whatever it is for you, right? It could be anything for you. I want to travel, right? You project this beginning and say, I need to start here, and then you say, I need to go here, and then I need to go here. But the middle and end are blurry because you don't always know where you want to take it until you try another beginning, right? You go back and you start something different. You say, okay, that didn't really work like I thought it was going to work, but I'm going to take this piece from it. This was really good. Or the whole thing works, which is, you know, golden, right? If the whole thing just works, you can just take that and say, wow, like this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. And you start over somewhere else, right? You can say it's a middle because it is. It's the middle of that process, but it's also starting a new process. Starting something new that you're using the same stuff. It's still in the middle. It's the same process, right? But you open this new thing up. You try some new stuff. You make it work. Anyway, this is a little heavy for the start of a video, but I'm going to explain it to you because it's important. You have infinite potential. Like, you could do whatever it is that you want to do. There's no one really stopping you from this. There's no one in your way. There's no people like that are even able to stop you. You have the ability already. You don't need any like permission slips from anybody. We create permission slips. We say, oh, well, I need this first. Or, oh, well, I got to have this first. Or, oh, well, this is important and I got to get this done first. But you don't. I'm straight up recording on a phone that I just got, and I'm about to travel over to Florida. I got a plane ticket like tomorrow. I don't really want to be on this phone. Like, honestly, I would rather be on my real setup, which is not this. It's different, right? But it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need a camera. I don't need a stand. I got to stand over here, but I don't need it. It's like one of those little Gorilla Grip things, right? I can hook that up. I could sit it on the table. I could talk to you like that, but I wanted to start this. I wanted to start this platform for you, right? Because I want you to have this information so you could actually go get started on whatever it is you want to be doing. There's no weight. There's no limitation for you, right? There's no place you need to be at and say, oh, well, this has got to happen before that happens. Why? Why is that going to happen before that happens? If you want something, you just go get it. You don't have to do anything. You just open the door, right? You just walk in and say, oh, that was easy. And it always is easy. It's always easy because there's no resistance. There's no, there's a dog. What's up, Rosemary? This dog's name is not Rosemary. It's Mia. But in these videos, I'm probably going to call her Rosemary because that's what I call her. I don't know why. I just started calling her Rosemary and she kind of responds to it. So it might be her new middle name. It is Mia, though. Pitbull. Not mine. It's my sister's. Good dog, though. If you have a pit bull, or if you've seen one, brown, I like those, comment. Leave a comment. I don't know how comments work. I haven't done any comments yet. I don't know how that works. I haven't read any comments yet. But again, we're just starting a process here, right? That's how it works. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about yourself right now, because sometimes you need a boost, and maybe it's a boost that you need, but in a little bit of a different way, right? There's something inside you that's telling you you need to get permission. You need to, well, maybe this person would say this if I did this. Or maybe this would happen if I went here, right? Your mind will create all this stuff that says, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I'm ready. That's a big one, right? I don't know if I'm ready. You're already ready. You know you're ready. You don't even need me to tell you you're ready. You know you're ready. Because you want it, right? As soon as you want something, you know you're ready for it. Like if it's, you know, if it's good, if it's ethical, be ethical, be ethical, be ethical. But if it's good, right? If it's something that you do want and it comes up again and again, right? Just have that. Just have that thing. Just say, okay, all right, cool. Write it down. Affirmations are really good, right? You write something down that you want. It's like journaling. You just write something down that you want. Write something down that you want. If you want something, you write it down. And you say, all right, I'm going to make a list about this. I want this thing. Why do I want this thing? Why do I want this thing and not another thing? A really good question I picked up when I was selling pools. I sold pools before, and I really didn't like that job at all. I was a pretty good salesperson. I'm pretty personable, but I just really didn't like the job. Like, I didn't like the gig, didn't like the way they had it set up. I didn't really like selling pools. But I did pick up some really good tips from this job, right? And one of the things that I picked up at the time was you ask certain questions, right? So one of the questions I'm asking you, right, a certain question is this particular one, right? What is it that you want, right? And whatever comes up, right? Maybe it's you want a pool. I hope not. I hope you don't want a pool. I'm not gonna sell you a pool. Or maybe you want, like me, right? You want a Lamborghini. Why would you want a Lamborghini? They're awesome, right? Or you want something different. Maybe you want like a house or a certain amount of money or a car or something, right? That's normal. That's cool. But why do you want that instead of something else, right? Let's say you want, I don't know, a $200,000 house, all right? 300,000, 500,000, whatever it is. Why do you want that one instead of a different one? Why is that one important to you? And then something's going to come up, right? Something's going to come up in your head and you say, well, I really like it because it's good for my family and it helps me and it's really whatever your number is, whatever your reason is, that's important to you, right? It's not really that important to me. Like, I mean, it is, because I'm like, if we have a conversation about it, I'll be interested. I really want to know what it is that you like, right? But it's not my idea. It's your idea. It's your thing. You're empowered about this, right? You're empowered to do this. You're empowered to make this happen. And so when you have these ideas come up and you say, well, what is it about this that I like? And you think about it and you say, oh, I like this about it. You're done. Like, there's no more. You don't need to do any more because you got your reason right there, right? You got a goal and you got a reason. That's a business, right? That's an empire. You don't have to do anything, right? Let's say, the house thing. You want a $200,000 house. The first one I said was $200,000, right? I knew that. Maybe 300 or 400, 500, 150, 80,000, whatever your number is, right? Shoot big, right? Shoot big. You always want to move up. But if you're moving up from wherever it is that you are, I don't know what that looks like for you. What's the next step, okay? Whatever the next step is, why is that important to you? Why is that one important to you, right? And you look at the next step and you say, well, I think it just is. I think it would just feel good. I think I just want to actually do this. I want to do this. I want to make this happen, right? And it may not seem firm at first, right? It may seem flimsy. You may be like, well, I don't know. But as soon as you get rolling, as soon as you get started, as soon as you get moving on it, it becomes very, very hard. Euphemism. But it does become very firm because it's your resolve. That's what it is, right? You can make a big joke. I'll make big jokes on here. But it's really not about that. It's the same thing, right? Sexual energy, passion, whatever. When you're doing things that you love, when you're doing things that excite you, that you really like, you're going to feel good about yourself, right? And other people notice that. Other people notice when you feel good about yourself, when it is that you are doing what you want to do rather than what you don't want to do. You're like, you get real hype, right? You want to tell people, you want to say, this is what I did today, and this was really good. So if you just stay in that energy, right, you're going to feel good all the time. You're going to feel good all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to be. That's where you want to be, right? So carry that in with you, right? These are tips I'm giving you, but really it's instructions. I'm actually giving you this whole series an instruction manual on how to get what you want. You just listen up and follow these instructions and you'll get it very quickly. Trust me. I'm going to dip out of here, guys. Another video coming soon. Stay tuned.